Hello everyone! Julia here from Silver Lining Interactive. Today we've got a sneak peek for you into Outbound gameplay. The demo is available to play now on Steam. Let's jump in! As soon as you begin, you can create and customize your own van. The customization in this part includes colors, registration plate, the look of it, the decals, as well as your preferable driving view. You can choose between first or third person, but you can always switch it during the game. Our second step is to create your own character. We've sped this up a little for you in this part, but you can always take your time. We have plenty of options available here, and this includes skin tones, hairstyles, eyebrows, clothes, and of course, shoes. Now, we've had to make sure to include our favorite shoes, so let's go with Crocs this time around. And we're in! Let's have a look around the van. You will quickly notice that on the passenger side, the door opens to a second seat. If you play multiplayer, this is the way your friends will be able to take a seat in the van for your travels. As you can see, we're in a first-person driving view, so let's quickly change it to third person in the settings. The first map you'll find yourself in is the forest, which is the starting biome. The route you see here is your very first introduction to the world of Outbound.
I drove until the gray of the city faded from my mirrors. Now, the open road and this camper van are all I call home. Time to start my adventure.
Now, the demo will include only a portion of a map for you to explore, which you can see over here. The full game includes multiple biomes and full maps you can travel your way through, so we hope this little demo will give you a nice taster of what's to come in the full game. As you step out of the vehicle for the very first time, you're met with a great viewpoint. All you can see here is an open world for you to discover. And over in the distance, you can see our very first landmark, the fire lookout. You can track your destinations in your map as you travel, so you never lose track of them. Your journal includes a few important bits, like your backpack, where you store what you've gathered on the way, map, task log, and journaling page where you can see your progress, as well as a multiplayer tab. As you can see right now, you won't be able to start multiplayer until you've completed the introduction. So let's get to it. Gathering resources is an important part of Outbound. Every now and then, you'll stumble upon campsites where you'll be able to find resource crates and campfires.
Ah, some useful supplies.
In order to get the fire going, you might need some wood, which you might be able to find in some of the crates.
Would you look at that?
Looking onwards, you will see our very first puzzle, a broken gate that stops you from going further. There's quite a few environmental puzzles for you to solve in Outbound, so you might want to put your thinking cap on. If you look behind you, over there, you'll notice a tower. As you get closer, you will notice terminal and hear a very distinct sound. Signal towers provide you with a blueprint files for tools and upgrades throughout the game. The first download is free, but you still need materials to build. Luckily, there's a few laying around here.
This could be useful.
Heading back to the van, you'll find the workbench where you can craft the blueprints. Crafting triggers a minigame, which you have to pass in order to obtain the tool. The minigames are completely optional, and you can turn them off in settings. With that done, we can fix the gate and get going. At this point, you'll be able to invite your friends into the game. All you have to do is create a co-op code and share it with the other players. Before you craft more tools, you're able to gather resources as you go. This includes wood, fiber, trash, and of course, food, which is important to get if you don't want to faint. However, there is a limit to how much you can carry. You may become over-encumbered. No need to worry. Just head back to your van and you can store all your resources in your vehicle with a single click. Your van is fully electric and it needs to be charged. You can use sustainable resources you find to do so using your bioburner. With time, you'll be able to craft renewable sources of energy, like wind turbines, which will make it easier for you. Your engine can also be upgraded as you progress through the game. Now, let's talk navigating. As you can see, every now and then you'll find yourself at a crossroads. You can either follow your compass or open your map to find a way. That's when multiplayer becomes really handy. One player can drive, while the others just tell him where to go. When the night comes, you can continue to drive or park up and take a long rest. We're almost at the fire lookout here, so in this case, let's just have a snooze. Early in the morning, let's build a very important machine, the recycler. The recycler takes all the trash you can find on your journeys and consumes it. What you get in return is a download ticket. Exactly what you need at the signal towers to get more blueprints. Perfect for your next project. Now it takes some time for the vouchers to get ready, so you can do other stuff in the meantime. Now that we have the vouchers, we arrive at the fire lookout.
Perfect for the next project.
Every landmark you encounter holds something for you to discover. In this case, as we walk up the stairs, we hear a very familiar sound.
Gotta tidy this up.
Let's clean up a little and see what it has to offer.
Okay, I need to find these items.
Some terminals might require you to solve a mini puzzle. Once you find the missing pieces, you're good to get a new blueprint and continue on to craft more tools and upgrades. But the one that should catch your eye is the base building deck, which allows you to build on top of your vehicle. As you progress through Outbound, you'll discover plenty of different materials that will allow you to build your base and customize it however you want. Not all of these are available in the demo, but they will be included in the full game. You might want to start with a simple flooring and walls, but no worries if you change your mind. You can always delete or move them if you don't like it. And soon enough, you'll go from just a base to a home. And although you might have to upgrade your van to be able to carry a bigger base, it will always fit. Now, hold on. Who is that? Well, this is Buddy, your trusty dog companion. Although he is not a part of the demo, you will meet him in the full game. He can follow you, carry your equipment, and more. And yes, you can pet the dog. There is so much that awaits you in Outbound that we wish we could show you here. But for now, thank you so very much for watching, and we hope you'll enjoy the demo. Outbound is coming out on Steam, PS5, Xbox Series XS, Nintendo Switch 2, and Epic Games Store Q2 this year. You can wishlist right now. We cannot wait for you to experience it. See you on the road!